right, guys, the big game is around the corner. There is no better time. If you have not tried out the PrizePicks app, get ready to fire on the PrizePicks app. PrizePicks for the big game has a huge max discount. Drake May, he only needs 1 passing yard. Tack Drake May onto your pick. It's just going to boost your entire lineup. Take advantage of that max discount. Also, we got you guys on code NELK. Take advantage of this as well. You put this code in and you put in just $5, you get $50 for free on your first lineup. I am gonna be putting together a massive sweat for the big game. Hoping to win some big cash. But yeah, boys, you gotta fire on this game, PrizePicks. It just makes watching the game so much more fun. Also, on top of picking players like you guys are used to on PrizePicks, you can now just choose teams. You can choose who's gonna win the game, how much they're gonna win it by. Also, PrizePicks has prediction markets. You guys saw, I just did my 100-mile run, and you were literally able to fire on my 100-mile run. PrizePicks also donated a bunch of money to charity for my 100-mile run, so shout out to PrizePicks, I love you guys. Best app to fire on sports in the game. Get ready to lock in. Big game's coming, boys, let's go.
I just want to understand, like, this was a monumental moment in Kyle's life. You guys have had a bonded friendship and you don't show up. And then the stream does numbers, and now all of a sudden you're spam texting him and talking to him, and now you show up for the pod and here for UFC weekend. I was just like,
I don't think I've gotten a voice memo in like 2 years.
You should have seen the viewing party that we had at my house in LA. There was probably 50 people.
I don't believe it. You're literally smirking right now. I'm seeing through the bullshit. If you actually like cared, you would have been there in person in a vehicle.
Are you being serious right now?
I'm being dead ass.
Oh, okay.
Because I know the relationship that you guys have, and like if I had a good friend, I'd want him there supporting me on a monumental moment in my life.
No, I appreciate that. I respect that.
I'm just curious why you were there.
No, I get it. Yeah, you did the 100 miles too, right?
I did.
So you're probably feeling pretty confident and like you're the man too.
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay.
Like I can actually do anything.
No, that's great.
Yeah, like very confident. Yeah.
There was initially my role was going to be to show up with Kyle and run the first mile, and then like be super into it and like act like I was going to do the whole thing. But then I was just kind of over that like look of, you look like a loser. It's like not funny anymore because what he's doing is actually pretty cool. So we talked about doing that. And then the other route was, all right, well then you're going to be on the bus with all the girls partying. And to be honest, I've just been sober for like 3 or 4 weeks now. And I didn't want to go back into
3 or 4 straight?
Yeah.
Trying to.
What is
No, like I haven't had more than like 1 drink or 2 drinks max in 3 or 4 weeks.
I respect that.
And I told him that, and you were cool with it. I told you, I said, hey bro, I want to be there to support you. If you're cool with it, I don't want to drink or party, and I don't want to like be the douche that does the 1 mile and be the joke, because I'm actually trying to be healthier too. Yeah. So before I sit down here and you fucking come at me, why don't you learn the whole story before you press me immediately? And I didn't just send him dude, I was in tears when he crossed that fucking finish line. I was so stoked for my boy. I didn't even know there were clips. I was off my phone that day, but I heard he did the 100 miles. Nah.
You didn't see any clips?
I didn't, honestly. The only clip I saw was a clip of you guys almost getting hit by the whatever wheeler.
Yeah.
Well, that was the one that went for like 10 million.
But I'm gonna, as a viewer, I watched the first probably 30 minutes, like whatever, and I was like, okay, like, you know, they're at 4 miles, whatever, or 2 miles, whatever it is, and it didn't really hit until I saw that 80 miles and nighttime, and then you're like, holy shit, this is fucking insane. So I think as a spectator, it didn't really hit you how big it was until it hit nighttime and you saw like over 50 miles. And then you're like, holy fuck. And I told Kyle, I had people calling me like, dude, this is crazy. Like, this is a lot of respect. I saw Logan Paul tweet about it. So that's all it was. It wasn't because of the clips. I was just like, damn, that's pretty impressive. And I saw him lock in. Part of the reason like I started going out less too is because I saw how it affected his mental health. And then I was like, yo, I got to get better too.
I respect it, I think.
Yeah, we're going to do a little 100-mile recap. We got Coach Matt Johnson here, who we could not have done the 100 miles without you, bro. You came in every aspect of this, from training, the mental side of it, to the content side, the streaming logistics. Like, you were just, we couldn't have asked for a better person to help us with this 100 miles. And then we got Brad. Me and you've kind of bonded over our fitness journey and become good friends. And dude, honestly, we just wanted to recap the stream because I think it just blew away our expectations of it.
Yeah. So here's what because I don't know this. You run professionally or something?
Yeah.
So how impressive is it for someone to do 100 miles?
In general,
Yeah,
not very impressive.
it's not.
No, I don't think so.
In the ultra marathon running world.
So in like for that, but for a guy,
That's why it's good
for
to
a guy-
have Shiny here because it's the outside.
Yeah.
for a
Outside
guy,
perspective.
you've been running for how long now? 6 months?
It's about the time. It's about okay. All right. Are you're saying like is what they did impressive?
But so he's been training for
Let's roll that
3 or
back. Is
4
what
months.
they did impressive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's someone will usually train 6 months to a year to do 100 miles, and they did it in 71 days.
So that's fucking
That
pretty rare.
Fucking yeah.
And is there any risk injury wise with that?
Oh yeah. I mean that was probably the biggest. That was like the biggest risk of everything was stress fractures and ligament tears and tendon tears and muscle tears. You had a stress injury.
I
And
thought I did.
Oh no, you did. You did though
yeah, I
because
guess I
we took a couple days off.
Yeah.
You were feeling it. I mean, yeah. I mean they were.
Sorry, wait. Are you wearing a Marlin cap and a Cuban link? And you grilled me just now. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I am.
Go ahead. Okay.
The Cuban link's not even real. I just like it. It looks cool.
Okay. Sorry.
It does look cool.
Okay.
It does. I'm with you.
So not one person had any injury.
No,
Not in the
Is that-
training, right?
no,
Fuck, bro. Can you imagine you tore something?
Be bad.
no one even had an injury coming out of it. And what did I say? Literally, when we were going in, remember? I was like, "Yo, like one of you will come out of this and not fucking run for like 6 months."
Before we get into it, tell us about your background, Matt, and
Yeah.
like how you got into running. And Matt's run across Texas twice. How many miles is that again?
Total miles, 1,736 days.
How much is one across Texas?
9. Yeah, 900 one way and then 841 the other way.
So 900 miles in how many days?
19 and then 841 miles in 17.
And then you were running an average of what a day?
Year 1, 50, year 2, 47.
So 47 to 50 miles a day for 19 days straight.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to get your story too. And so how did you kind of start off with getting into running?
It's kind of a sad story to be honest. My little brother had 2 friends that were murdered, and 17 years old or 16 and 18 years old. And in that process, 2 best friends were murdered. He dropped out of high school, and I was in the military at the time. And I was like, I need to find a way to help him, like self-help. And I literally just got on Google and I Googled self-help books and found Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And in reading that, I was like, hey, like, yo, like, let's read this book together. And in reading that book, I just kind of, I learned that like not, people like are like, oh, like David Goggins is like fucking like stay hard and like, fucking run through injury. Like for me, it was like in the first chapter, like this guy, this Navy SEAL, this guy was in the military who has so many similarities to me. He went through childhood abuse. I went through childhood abuse. Like he didn't have a dad around. I didn't have a dad around. And I'm like, why am I feeling so fucking sorry for myself in my life when this guy has now wrote a book and is a multimillionaire? And so what I would do is I just start listening to that book and I would start running, and that led me, that's the long story short of how I kind of led here today. I was trying to help my brother and I changed my entire life in the process.
So what? Running just did everything for you mentally? Like you consider it a distraction?
Yeah, it was definitely like running was the place that I could go to find peace. Like in those times of mental chaos, like it was, I was able to go there and find clarity. And in the beginning, it was like I was able to go there and escape the life that I hated. You know what I mean? Like I was able, like you were talking about how like you're able to just think about everything. I was able to just run and just escape this life of like I hated the military, I hated who I was, I hated the shit I've done in the past, I hated the way that I was raised. I felt sorry for myself because I went through childhood abuse. Like I watched my mom try to kill herself. I watched my mom's ex-husband beat the fuck out of her, lock us in bedrooms. Like I was able to go and run, and like I was able to like control my pain, and I'd never been in control before. It just allowed, like it just gave me so much. It gave me everything I needed to escape that.
That's obviously pretty traumatizing experience you went through. So I'm sorry about that, but you kind of started running because of the mental benefits as well, right?
I mean, I did my first transformation with the gym because like pretty much just, I mean, we have everything at our fingertips too, right? And I kind of said it in our documentary that we're filming, but my biggest fear in life is losing self-control. Because I've always been the guy in control. I've always been the leader. You know, people always kind of look to me for the next step. So I think whenever I feel like I'm losing self-control, it scares the living fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I get anxiety. And like I'm at that point in my life where like I really can do anything at any time. I can hop on a plane and go somewhere. I get invited to shit that's like sometimes like even well, most of the time is even beneficial. Like partying for us, it can be like very beneficial, right? So it's just a slippery slope. And I think, yeah, when I originally did my first fitness journey, it was because we kind of just went rock star lifestyle all summer.
Yeah.
And I just hit a wall pretty much. And I was like, bro, like, this is not going to end well if I keep on this journey. And I was always into the gym. But I could never just stick to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I hit that wall, I kind of just said, yo, I'm going to do my transformation, posted it on my Instagram story and said, like, I'm going to do this in 120 days. Cause that accountability is everything, right? So
Well, there's something in
Yeah.
like having accountability.
accountability is everything,
like
bro.
drugs and fucking drinking is cool and all, but like when you are accountable for what you say, there is a natural human high in that
Yeah.
like you can't get anywhere else. Like, yeah, like cool, like the party lifestyle, like, yeah, it's great. But like when you fucking say that you're gonna be somebody and then you become that person, what feeling is better?
It feels way better, yeah. So that's when I originally got the hook for it. And that changed my life. And then after that, you just I mean, we call it like the dial virus, honestly. It's like
You get it fully.
you just get it like you get addicted to
Yeah.
it becomes literally a drug. Like working out and getting your heart rate up, getting your body moving, like it just makes you feel good. And I'm just addicted to that too. If I don't work out now for like, 3 days, I just feel like a complete slob. Like my mental feels off. I have to either go for a run or lift weights to like get my heart rate up and get that blood pumping. And it just, I'm addicted to it. Like I have no choice, which is kind of like a blessing.
I was just saying, Matt, I feel like in the ultra running world too, I think a lot of these guys are ex-addicts as well.
Yeah.
And like they go to running and they literally become addicted to it.
Yeah. Like I mean, one of the probably the best marathon runner in Austin right now. He qualified for the Olympics last year. He went to the Olympic trials, and he was a meth addict for like 15 years. And then one day just woke up and was like, Mitch Hammonds is his name. One day just woke up and was like, I don't want to fucking do this shit no more. And now he turns to running because, it's kind of like pain to purpose, right? Like, and it doesn't have to be hard drugs. Like it can be, if you just don't like something about yourself, if you don't like an action that you are doing, take a fitness action and try to replace that. If you're like, oh, I want to fucking get off blow, like every time you want to do blow, go run 5 miles. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like all you have to do is replace.
Well, when there's a chick in your room at 4 a.m., she's probably not asking to run 5 miles.
I mean, dude, do some type of cardio.
Yeah.
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 Why is running it's like a cult.
Yeah.
Like all these guys get what is the obsession there?
It's so easy.
But you know what I'm
It's
talking
the
about?
easiest way to like get that high.
Yeah, but you
Because
can
you just
also
you
look
step
at like,
outside your house and you can just go right away. Like you
like,
got to drive
like
to the gym.
running being culty. Like you can look at. I mean, you guys are like a fucking cult too. You just got to penetrate it.
No, I guess.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like if you're like an outsider looking in, like everyone, it's just like that kind of like that clicky feeling you're talking about.
Well, no, it's like why did you decide to focus on running instead of just lifting weights?
This 100 miles.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Like you could have gotten
'cause-
super jacked, but you're like, no, I want to focus on running.
Yeah. I wanted a new goal that was going to really keep me like tunnel visioned again. Because sometimes when you're just like lifting weights, like even for you probably too, right? There's no real consequence. Like if you don't have a strict deadline
Yeah.
and a goal, like you're kind of just like going to the gym. Oh, I can skip a day. Or if this person invites me out here, oh yeah, I can go out. Like there's no deadline. There's no consequence. There's no accountability. So I was looking for something last year that was going to keep me locked the fuck in. So I called Gary Brecka's son, Cole, and I asked him, I was like, what do you got going on this year? And he said, I'm running 100 miles. And I was like,
Oh, is that how it came up?
that's how it came up. Yeah. I was like, I called him on a run.
Yeah.
I was on a run and I was just like, yo, I want to fucking lock in on something.
When was this? In August? Yeah, it was August.
I was like,
Oh, that was when it, yeah.
yeah, I was like, I want to lock the fuck in on something. So I called him. He's like, I'm running 100 miles. And I was like, what? Like, and he's like, yeah. And I was like, fuck. And then I also thought, yo, that could be a big content play too. 100 miles is digestible to every single person on the planet. Like,
Yeah.
you know, an old person knows what it is. Someone that's not into fitness, everyone knows what running 100
Well, like,
miles is.
but bringing it back to his question of like, why would you choose running over fitness? My question here is like, I feel like with running and running 100 miles, like, you know that you're going to hit the darkness, right? Like that fucking horrific moment of like, I should quit, right? You guys tell me, have you ever hit that in the gym? You know,
No.
like,
No.
right?
No, not
Right,
at all.
right. So I
No, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying is like, to your point, when did it actually get to like, yo, this is fucking hard? Because you've done the 50
In the
miles.
race,
Yeah, like what mile, or was there a point where you're like, fuck, like this is actually gonna be really tough to finish?
well, yeah. So when I started to look into it, I knew it was going to keep me away from all the bullshit. And it was basically going to keep me only focused on this. And it wasn't going to allow me to do anything that wasn't serving me. So I posted on my story and I said, I need someone to help me train for this. And then Freezer Tarps actually connected me and Matt.
Oh,
That's
nice.
how we got
You're
convicted.
Canadian, are
Isn't
you?
that crazy?
I thought you were Canadian.
No.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No.
I fucking hate Canada, dude. I'm never going back. Kyle ruined my Canadian experience.
You love Canada.
Dude, all right, Toronto is beautiful, but like I can't do it. We're going to Toronto next summer, like peak June.
Yeah.
Never
Oh,
again.
Toronto is fun in the summer.
Yeah, never again in the winter.
Nah.
Well, not to run 50 kilometers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not like
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah.
But we connected.
That was tough.
Freezer connected us, and then I talked to Matt on the phone, and yeah, I knew it was the real deal right when I talked to him, and he got me set up on a crazy training schedule. And right when I looked at the plan, because he'd mapped it out all the way till the end, so I could see it was like, you know, I don't know how many miles did we start running at the beginning, 50?
When we chatted, I said, "What was your longest run in the last 90 days?" You said 12 miles.
Because I was in Asia too.
Yeah, yeah, and that was the thing is that you started at I think I said earlier 13, and then it was like 13, 15, 16, 17, 20.
Right.
Yeah, and we just slowly built that out.
We
But
started low.
bro,
Yeah.
where it like became real to me was
80-mile week.
when
LA week.
when we sat in your house and we put it up on the screen and we had it was actually incredible we were able to do this. We went through with Gabe, we went through your entire schedule and we manipulated your running to your business. And we put everything on the schedule to like Kyle has this, Kyle has that, his parents are coming, he's going to LA, he has to film a podcast, and we like put it all on the calendar.
Alaska.
And then Alaska, holy fuck, yeah, Alaska. And then we just looked at the TV and we were all like, okay. Like, and I kind of left there and I was like 2 weeks. I was giving you 2 weeks to see if you guys were real or not.
Wow. So you at first you were like, I don't really know about these guys. Like
When
kind of all talk maybe.
Like when I came down, see, I didn't even know about you guys, right? Like Kyle said, "Oh, I'm going to do it with friends," but I didn't even know that you guys were doing my training program. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know I was writing the program for everybody. And you know, like when we first started, I was like, okay, like, you know, just like you were saying earlier, like we had to build up. I feel like we had to have a mutual trust with each other. Like, you know, you have to slowly build that trust. Like where Kyle's like, hey, like, does this guy actually know what he's talking about? And I'm like, hey, is this guy really going to commit? Because just like you and I talked, you're like, oh, like, who will you coach? And I'm like, I'm only gonna coach people that I know are going to dial the fuck in. Like, it's not about money. It's not about like, I don't care if you need to lock in.
Hey, wait, were there any senses of them not locked in?
Yeah.
Well, this Kyle, he doesn't even know.
Yeah,
I felt like every time I saw you pretty locked in.
First, like, dude, when you wouldn't wear a watch, dog, like that would fuck with me, bro.
Everywhere he goes. Wait, what do you mean wear a watch?
So like he like the running watch, like Kyle, the entire prep, not for a single mile did he ever put a watch on. So when I would go to his calendar, it would tell me that his runs were incomplete. Because the watch syncs to the calendar and the calendar says complete or not complete. So for the whole first,
you know,
yeah, and it tells me on the app. So the first week I was coaching Kyle, I got on and everything's red. And I'm like, this dude is a fucking fraud. Like,
Well, you saw my Strava.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then you had made a Strava, remember? Because I didn't see your Strava until I got to Miami. I'm talking about the first 2 weeks. And so I'm like calling him and I'm like, yo, how was your run, buddy? Like, thinking he's like, oh, bro, I didn't do it. He's like, oh, I was good. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah. He's like, I ran. I was like, do you have a watch? He's like, oh no, bro, I don't want to use a watch. And I'm like, bro, like something is off. So when I was heading down to Miami, I was like, yeah, like we're gonna find out. And now I got down to Miami, everything was good. I found out that he was mooching out my programs to everybody, and we.
You're still mad about that, huh?
Oh, wait, you were mad about that?
No, I was never.
He was.
I don't know.
No, I wasn't mad about it. I just thought it was
kind of lit because like Kyle would send like a whole fucking schedule to like the whole chat that was doing the 100.
Yeah.
So it was such an easy way to like.
Well, that's great.
Hold each other
But guess what?
Yeah.
I could have done that. Kyle was just never like, hey, like.
Well, I didn't want them blowing you all up individually too.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I've been super into crypto lately, and anything I am doing in the crypto space, I'm using the MoonPay app. What I love about the MoonPay app is, first of all, they have every payment provider on the planet. They got PayPal, they got Venmo, you can use your bank account, credit card, literally everything. And they're making some massive, massive moves in the space. One of those big partnerships is MetaMask, the OG crypto wallet for Ethereum, which everyone's been using for the last 5 years. MetaMask lets you buy and manage ETH online on your phone, letting anyone stack it, spend it, swap it for collectibles and other tokens. And huge news, MetaMask now supports Bitcoin as well as ETH and Solana. You can create and top up your wallet with Bitcoin directly in their app, so check that out. MoonPay and MetaMask is a deadly combo, and that'll pretty much let you do anything in the world of crypto. Also, every Monday we give away 1,000 in Bitcoin on our NELK Boys Instagram story with no strings attached. All you gotta do is just DM us your MoonPay wallet address. So make an account and then DM us your MoonPay wallet address to @NELKBoys on Instagram, and every Monday, MoonPay Mondays, we give away 1,000 in Bitcoin. Download the MoonPay app, the best crypto app in the game. Shout out to MoonPay. Let's get back on the pod.
Did anybody actually struggle or almost not complete it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Mark was fucking cooked.
Same.
Which and I'm giving him his flowers. I'm giving him. Hold on, I want to say I'm giving him his flowers right now because I thought he was fucking cooked, and I'm talking like mile 20.
Why?
Right off the bat, because he started having stomach issues. He couldn't eat.
He was
shitting, which is dehydration, right? Like when you're really sick, you're going to the bathroom, like you're dehydrating yourself. And I was like, do you remember when
when we were doing our training, the weeks were like 80-mile weeks, 100-mile weeks. So when you're running every day, you'd be surprised. You're actually just like we were running 20 one day into what? Like
15,
15 to the next day.
Yeah.
And it felt easy.
Yeah.
We're laughing. We're like, this is so easy. But in prep for this, the last 2 weeks, you're only running like 5 miles, then a day off, then 5 miles. And then by the last 5 days, we weren't running at all. So
You have your body completely prepped?
yeah, that you just taper off. So you're just like, you're resting your legs.
Yeah.
When we started, I was going to think that the pain was going to come in around like, our longest run's 31 miles, right?
Yeah.
So we'd already done that. So I was thinking, okay, maybe, this is going to get tough around mile 40, mile 50 is when it's really going to start. But dude, we felt it early, bro.
It was fucked.
What was the pace? What was the pace per mile?
Well, I mean, overall it was a 14:57. But what happened?
Because you're stopping, right?
But they did exactly the plan. Like we started at a 10:30 per mile, and they ran a 10:30 for the first, pretty much for about damn near the first marathon. They ran the 10:30, and then we slowed down to 11:30s, 12:30s into like mile 60, and then they got this fucking second wind from 75 to 85, and they ran like 10-minute pace flat.
Was that like
Here's where it's at. Like, this is where it's interesting to me. So do you curate a plan like, we need to be hitting these miles at this minute, he needs to be eating, snacking at this moment, and if we do that at the right times, then we're gonna have a high chance of success?
Yeah. I had everything planned out for like both of these. I mean, for pretty much, I planned out for everyone else, and then like my primary job, Amanda and our primary job was these two, and like we had sodium planned out, we had electrolytes planned out, we had water intake planned out, we had calories per hour planned out, and and we would just circle and we would run bottles and food and bottles and food. I ran 54 miles.
So if he didn't,
Like while we were
Which is
while we were
insane.
crewing them.
oh my god, you're a sick.
And he's like jumping out of a van, running up to us, running with us, and then running back to the van,
How many
coming back,
how many calories did we eat?
10,000 on at the minimum.
That day?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's crazy.
Brad ate 8,000 of Rice Krispies only.
Dude,
Like
right.
Brad,
Oh, I
Brad
guess it's easy if you just eat.
you
that
know,
shit,
like
dude.
the big ass like thing
Yeah.
of Rice Krispies.
No, we're eating-
Brad ate a whole thing by himself.
Can you explain that? Because that's something that people don't know. I didn't know until I started watching 100-mile documentaries. I saw people drinking like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
No, with 100-mile ultra fueling, you're literally just putting any type of calories and sugars into your body. Like I was eating Gushers, I was eating M&Ms,
Yeah.
Skittles,
What are the Timbits?
Timbits, donut holes.
Donut holes.
You just put
And you
anything
would
in your
instruct
body.
them like now's time to eat.
You know, we were kind of doing like 20-minute clock. Yeah, about every 20 minutes we would run something out. Like they were doing very well on 250 calories in a bottle, like 250 calories of like a carbohydrate powder, like a Gatorade, you know.
Bro,
I was
slurping that shit.
Jacked.
Dog, I said that to the guys like in the dock where I'm like, yo, like Kyle, all right. So Kyle had this.
Comes from the like shotgunning beer.
It was the great. No, it was the craziest fucking thing in the world. I would bring out a 1,000 milliliters of water, which is like here, throw me that Fiji. What is this? This is probably how many milliliters of water is this? This is 500 milliliters. Okay, so double this right here. So Kyle would take double this, and then it was like a soft flask. He would squeeze it and then go wham, and just suck the whole thing down. It was gone
Yeah,
in a second.
yeah,
And so 250 calories, just bang like that.
yeah.
And then we'd hand him like 2 donuts or something like
you
that.
feel re-energized in the moment.
You don't feel like right in the moment, but it just keeps you. It keeps you going throughout our training. One thing I learned too was the difference between fueling and not fueling before the runs.
Yeah,
Because also it can running can fuck up your body a little bit, right?
Well,
Because
talk about your
you're
feeling,
cranking
the
gels.
first time that you drank the donut and the Coke at 7-Eleven. When we left, you were like, what the fuck?
yeah, no, but just the fueling, like it can kind of make your stomach a little bit, right? So, but I've noticed there's just no choice. You have to. I've tried doing like a 15-mile run without fueling properly, and when you're fueling, it feels so much different.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
while you're running, did you start to feel your legs give out?
So I noticed too how much of a difference it made it with a group. And I mean, all respect to anyone
and real
that's
quick,
ever
who
done
sets
this.
the pace?
We're all taking turns, kind of taking.
You
lead.
were pretty front and center.
I was up
most of
there.
it.
Everyone was
But
taking
it
turns.
it would change, like because
Everyone was
Cole
taking
would go out front, Brad would go out front,
So
Kyle.
that's not really that important.
No.
It was great doing it with a group because let's say, I'm down and a couple other guys are down, like, Kyle's up and other guys are up. So it kind of like uplifts us to like push even harder to like keep that pace. So it was a great mixture, like all around.
Okay, so then when did it get painful? If it did get painful, or like
There was a sync. So we're all running together because the road was wide. But there was a point around like mile 20 something where the cops pulled us over, and they said, "Yo, like
Yeah, I saw
the
that.
road's about to get like skinny. You guys can't be having 8 Sprinter vans like driving here. It's too dangerous. You need to send all the cars up ahead." So we lost the music, and then the road got so skinny to where we were in single file
Mhm.
for like a long stretch at night too. So no music, darkness,
You
no
alright?
talking to anybody.
Give me
And
five
that's
back.
when your mind is just you're not occupied. And you're 25 plus miles in. So like when you're talking to your boys,
yeah,
your mind's occupied. You're not thinking about the pain, or if you're bumping music,
yeah.
your mind's distracted. But this was like there was no talking, there was no music, it was dark,
For how
And-
long you think?
like a good stretch of miles. And that's when we were all like, dude,
This
that's
is
when it hit
real.
me. And I was telling people, I was like, yo, this is gonna be torture.
Yeah,
And we were only 25 miles in and we had 75 to go. And I was like, I'm already feeling my legs.
yeah,
I was like, this is going to be fucking hell.
yeah. And then how many like energy drinks are you consuming during that?
So we didn't have caffeine. We held off on caffeine till what, like 2 a.m.?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You're a beast.
Well,
We were trying to
it was
hold out,
remember it was
'cause that was
midnight.
going to be our saving
It was
grace.
midnight. I was trying to get you guys at midnight, and I remember you were like,
Called it
there
off.
was one moment where you're like, no, I'm locked in. Like I don't want it. I don't want it. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. But like once we gave it to you guys,
The
Done.
caffeine at 2 a.m.
We just wanted to save it because that was going to be your last jolt. So if you have it at mile 40, it's like, fuck, you're eventually going to crash. Like, I think we had it around mile 60, 70 maybe.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
about 70, because remember then we
Yeah.
would, or no, probably 60, because then it was 60, 70, 80, 90, because I just kept telling you guys, I was like, yo, like at this point, just send it, like as much caffeine as you can take.
And that's
But
when
yeah,
you took
getting
your
into
first-
those aid stations too was like,
Oh yeah,
that's
that
when
was
you
when
took the first
Kyle,
enhancement of
holy shit, Kyle took the Motrin and literally like it
Yeah.
changed his whole
well, at 2
personality.
a.m. I had ibuprofen.
Like for a headache or
Just normal ibuprofen. Yeah,
Yeah.
just normal fucking nothing.
Dude, he was
fucking
going
bullshit.
crazy.
I
on
had
the
a fuck
screen.
my first energy drink and ibuprofen, and I felt like fucking Captain America, bro. I felt fucking. It was insane.
damn.
I was like,
your energy was so
It's like yapping
energy
on the
was awesome.
screen, bro. He's like,
yeah, for like 7 miles, and then
yeah, then
back
he
down.
crashed
Yeah,
again.
But it helped a lot. But those aid stations, bro, it became the way we thought about it was not 100 miles. It was just there was an aid station every. There's first one was 13 miles, and then it was every 10.
Mhm.
So mentally, we just thought about not 100. It was like, all right, 13 miles. We'd go, we'd put our feet up for 10 minutes, we'd eat, get our water in us, and then Matt.
You
would be
should
like,
come. It was 5 minutes. The first one was literally
First one was only 5 minutes.
Yeah. How long? So how long was the break?
We did like a reverse taper. So like instead of, we got slower each time. So aid station 1 was 5. So we did 5, these are minutes.
Mhm.
5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15. And then once we got after that 6th aid station, which was around mile 65, it was kind of just like I would set a timer of 15 minutes, but I would just lie to them and just try to get them out as soon as I could. Sometimes it was a little bit faster than 15, but towards the end, it was about 17 to 19 minutes.
It was so nice getting there because it was just like, you got to think after running 60 fucking miles, and we've only ran 31.
Yeah.
So like we ran 60 miles, and you're getting to that aid station, and like, my parents are there. We're seeing the whole crew too. Everyone's there. They're cheering. And like, you're putting your feet up like this. And Matt's like, all right, bro, you have 10 minutes. And like,
This is at a resting station.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's 60 miles in, and I'm just like this, and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like,
Well, so I was gonna say
I don't want to get up. Like, I don't want to get up.
I was gonna say as a viewer, it didn't seem like there was as much. Like you're very calculated on how you guys had it set up, but it didn't seem like there was as much struggle as you thought there was gonna be, as from a viewing standpoint. Like
Yeah.
you didn't see anyone like on their hands and knees holding their stomach, or like anyone like
I mean, we
I
were,
can't continue.
we're just fucking beasts.
we were,
No, yeah, I think,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Like,
I think,
no,
I
I think that
expected to
shows,
see that.
I think that shows that we did a good job with
Yeah.
what we were doing. I mean, obviously you can have the theatrics if we were trying to, play it out. Like, yeah, it might have made it cooler, or like,
Well, I'm just surprised with like even 5 people, like not one person. Like it's just like seemed like you guys were on a mission, and it didn't come as hard as like it was anticipated to be.
no,
because everyone in our group took the training 11 out of 10. Like, you were even in Miami, and you're like, yo, what are you doing today? And I'm like, I got to run tomorrow. Like,
Bro, but it's running, it's weight training,
but you also
it's
can't,
recovery.
to crank 100 miles in a week, you can't, when you run 20 miles, you literally have to like spend an hour stretching after. And then you got to spend like time with that Theragun shit. Then you got to go sauna and cold plunge. And then you got to fucking sleep.
and
You gotta
eat and
eat,
fuel.
and you got to sleep so you can run 15 miles the next day. So like we dedicated our entire last 75 days, like pretty much 100% to this besides business.
Yeah.
Like there was no fun. There was no dinners in Miami. There was no, I didn't even fucking golf because my knees were fucking cooked. Like there was actually like no room for anything else but this.
Yeah,
And that's why it paid off. And I think we went into it so confident.
Yeah.
It's because we knew if we weren't going to finish, then it just wasn't meant to be. Because like there was nothing more that we could have done to be more prepared for it.
I don't think like there was just never a question of if you guys weren't going to finish. It was like obviously injury is always possible,
Sure.
but like never in my mind
not him. No,
was it
not
like
for
stuff
Brad.
that's going to quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The last 5 miles was like the toughest thing I've ever fucking done, bro. Like,
Chief Crew Rock.
I was treating it. I was treating it as torture because it was just like we got to the final aid station was 93 miles, and like I had my feet up, And I was like, fuck, I'm almost there. But at the end of the day, 7 miles is still like, how long is that? 2 hours almost?
Yeah, I mean, you're doing what?
So we still have to run for another 2 hours. And it's like,
15-minute pace. Well,
you're
it's your
93
walking.
miles in. And like,
4 miles
picture your
an hour.
legs. Like,
No.
my legs are fucking
Legs,
fried.
Well, no.
ankle.
And it's like, you're almost there,
When you
but it's
put it that
still
way, yeah.
2 more hours
You
of
think you're like, oh, 7 miles, but that's
but it's still 2 more hours.
that's crazy, bro.
Especially
2 more hours of
being
running.
slower.
So in the end, what was the final time? 25 hours and 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Was there a goal on
What was your original guess?
When we were talking about the original guess, like if I was gonna set the over under, it was 27. Like
that's
that
pretty
was
good.
my guess, and they could have went 24, but we decided at the end that we wanted to slow down, and that it was more important to finish together.
Yeah.
Like,
Because can you talk about how it was like almost impossible for 6 guys to start the race and finish the race?
yeah, like we talked about that earlier. Like, it's just, people like, you and your boy will sign up for a race, right? And let's do this race together. And sometimes like y'all two don't even finish together, right? But having 6 people that just show up and rip a race. I mean, here's the thing, but here's the testament to the people you surround yourself with. How do you find 6 motherfuckers that want to go run 100? You don't. Like,
Yeah. That's
how is it how hard is it to find 6 people that want to go do the same thing anyways? Like, I can't even figure out what fucking food we want to get,
Yeah.
let alone like go do this like massive fitness event.
It's crazy.
I mean, Stein, think about it. Can you even like get anyone to go to the gym with you?
Yeah, but
Okay.
but I can't,
Okay, sometimes it's hard.
I can't get people to run
Yeah,
fucking
but
5 miles.
6 people at the same time that want to do the same exact workout.
Yeah, no,
No.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
And then what about like the actual like percentage of people in the world that have actually completed an ultra marathon? Isn't it
Yeah,
0.004%?
No, it was that one site posted it. It was 0.0001 is what I think that post was that I saw. I don't know. People are calling this the biggest athletic achievement by a YouTuber of all time.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. And I don't watch too many YouTubers like besides lifting YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I don't know what others are doing, but it is
Nothing.
pretty impressive. I think honestly,
Yeah.
I think people are curious. I'll just ask Kyle this: like, is this is health and fitness your main focus for the future right now?
No, I think we're still going to do typical NELK stuff too. Like, we got our Love Island video we're planning coming up. We're still going to be doing comedy stuff. We got a ton of short pranks that we're filming.
Yeah.
I told you, but
Once you accomplish 100 miles, are you still like gonna?
Fitness is a passion of mine too. I have no choice. I'm actually addicted to it. So that's just part of my life now too. And I'll definitely be doing. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do more shit like this too. But I always want to make it entertaining and I want to make it big. So I'm going to have my own personal fitness journey too. I'm definitely going back to hitting the weights for a while. Like, I'm going to keep up with my running. Probably run like I might go for a little marathon PR just while I still have the sauce. But definitely going to hit the gym, get the weights, pack on some muscle again, go back to, I don't want to be eating fucking pancakes. I'm not looking at a fucking pancake all the time, bro.
I think it's really cool.
Back to rice, ground beef,
You have
eggs.
you have something really cool that you can do. You guys, like all of you guys do. And that's the biggest thing about fitness is just like you said, like, right, like you're like the running cult. Everyone is so like, you have to be 100% in and dialed and locked, or like, fuck you. Like, you need to be out. Like, that's why I was a black sheep in the running community for so long, because I was like hammering beers, smoking cigarettes, fucking hitting the bong in the ice bath, like doing just funny shit. And like I was just being me, and like I was the outcast within the community. But what you have is you have the capability of showing people that, like, hey, it's okay to not make one thing your entire identity, just like we already talked about, where like you're like, hey, like, I'll still enjoy a couple drinks, but then like I'm gonna go get my run in tomorrow, or I'm gonna go get my work in tomorrow, no matter what.
Yeah.
And like you're just showing people that
like tonight we're firing a few beers.
We're a fucking few. My brother, I'm deleting this entire.
Coach Matt's getting blacked out tonight.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
If I remember my name coming home from UFC,
Could be a scary center.
Oh my
Hey, you can
God.
tell, bro.
Dude, he's to become a fucking Milton.
Guy's been itching, bro.
Oh boy, I'm starting to get a tick just thinking about it.
I know what kind of a nutcase of a center could he be if he runs 900 across Texas, right?
Well, I told you I blacked out after the 100, right?
Oh, did you?
Did I not tell you that?
No.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I had shotgun to Happy at the finish. Kyle poured half a bottle of champagne in my mouth. I drank 2 Happies. I helped him do his shit. And so I'm 3 Happies deep, half a bottle of champagne, go downstairs. I had 3 beers, hit the blackjack table. One of the drivers came up and was like, yo, let's take shots. So I'm like, fuck it, let's take shots. And we did shots. And then next thing you know, I wake up.
And you put 6K on black, right? Or 4K?
4K on black. I lost all of it.
And he's like, I'm staying away from that.
Yeah.
But by the way,
Yo, real quick,
that was
they're gonna want to clarify. When
that
you
was
say the
2
drivers, you mean the drivers that were driving during the race, right?
yeah.
Okay, because the first thing I thought you meant the Red Rock driver.
Oh no. The drivers that were driving to the race. But then, like, just for situational awareness here, that was noon,
Oh shit.
and then I woke up and it was like 9 p.m. and I ate a cheesecake and I
Had
went to
those
bed.
days. Yeah, I'm avoiding you tonight. I'm on my sober journey.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I want to know about. Okay, so obviously you had a hangover, but what about physical? How are you guys actually feeling now?
I felt pretty good yesterday. Yeah.
3
I didn't
days.
sleep good last night. My legs are fucking hurting. I kept waking up and my legs were just like, after the race when I came here, I was dead. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, I like they were trying to put my feet up like this and like it was just seizing up and I was shivering. I had to put on my winter jacket and a beanie. I thought I was going to be rocked. Yesterday we were good. We went in the hot tub, the sauna. Like it felt a little bit better.
No, I
But-
saw.
Today it's 2 days after 100 miles.
This is the thing is
You
like
borrowed
they
Gabe's
haven't had,
roommate's wheelchair to get here, right?
Gabe's roommate. Yeah.
they haven't had time to just fucking decompress.
Yeah.
Especially today, like tomorrow, dog, you're gonna be fucking wrecked
Yeah.
because like you've been all day on camera talking,
I
doing
know.
things, going around, moving around,
Yeah.
downstairs, upstairs. Like I told them, it's really gonna hit them when they go home and they're alone.
Yeah. Well, dude, this is a gift that Kyle has. Brad, you're fucking the same way, but very few people can actually really commit to something and see it through.
Mm.
And every time he said he's going to do it, he actually does it. It's pretty
Mm.
fucking impressive. I think people on the internet see that too, because you've done it now with just about everything you've said you're going to do. So
That's why you
that's
won't
that's when I see you cross the 100 miles, it's just like, dude, this fucker did it again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't believe we did it. I really can't. Like I was looking at just the videos and shit, and I'm like, we ran 100 fucking miles.
How many people really realistically hit you up after that? Like, how
I've
crazy?
never been blown up so much in
Yeah.
my life.
It was fucking insane.
Who is like the biggest person to hit you up? That was like,
Me,
holy fuck.
motherfucker, I sent like 2 voicemail.
No,
Steiny was
no. I'm talking
Steiny
about
was all
like
over it,
like
bro.
like
Dude, I was
biggest name.
I was pretty shocked.
Yeah.
And I have a brother, and he called me and he was like, "Yo, dude, no one can ever shit talk this guy again. This guy just ran 100 fucking miles," and it kind of hit me, and I was like, "Dude, you're right, bro."
There was a lot of shit.
Because he's a YouTuber.
I'm looking back at all the clips now, and obviously we've talked about this too, but anything on the internet too, you can go into an idea with like the best idea, your whole team loves it, you think it through the strategy, and you're like, yo, this is gonna hit because this is gonna hit because this, and sometimes guess what? It just doesn't hit.
Yeah.
And we've done that with ideas, we've done that with streams. We put money into streams like where we're like, yo, this is gonna be fucking huge, and it just turns out not good. So you can predict all you want what's going to do good with content, but you never actually know until you do it. And like, it was just good to see this stream. I knew it was going to be big because I think this is what people are craving on the internet right now is like just people bettering themselves. And it was nice to see the success of the stream as well, to see all the clips and people just really liking it.
I just remember during the prep, Kyle would always be like, dude, like, what do you think's gonna like happen? Like,
Yeah.
is this gonna fucking bang? Is this gonna be? And I'm like, dude,
I was like, I think this is going to be really big.
yeah. No one has done this. Like, no
Yeah.
one as big of an entertainer like yourself has done something like this. It's truly like you are now like setting a standard, setting the tone, setting like a trend. I think other people might now have an itch to go out and do some shit like this. And people will go back and be like, this is when Kyle fucking did that 100-mile run. And it could be the trend.
I agree. When you told me you were going to do this, I was kind of like skeptical in the sense where you're like,
Because it's running.
people
It's not
wanna see that,
entertaining
it's
too, right? It's
entertaining,
like,
yeah. Was he going to be talking?
well, I know a lot of people have messaged me too, like, even like, but I don't even want to put his name, but even said, like, no one cares to fucking see you run.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He texted me that.
What?
Yeah. It's just, a lot of people were just, you know, it's nice to win.
Oh,
Winning feels good, doesn't it?
winning feels good when
It
like
feels good.
that's
When you
what
put in the
you
work
do.
and you win and you shut people the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite feelings.
yeah. Doubt me.
It never gets old too.
Doubt me.
It really never does get old. All right, guys, I want to let you guys know about Daily Wire Plus. A lot of you guys have heard of it, but they're actually investing now in real high-end films and content on the platform. A new movie they just released is the Pendragon Cycle Rise of Merlin on their platform, and it's already getting a huge amount of buzz. This is a story Hollywood never wanted to touch, even though the fans wanted it, so the Daily Wire made it themselves. It's about power, sacrifice, and the belief systems that shape Western civilization, the kind of stories entire empires were built on. The series takes place before King Arthur and follows Merlin, a man navigating a brutal world where power decides everything. He had the ability to rule it, end it, or walk away from it entirely. So if you're into epic history or war movies, you guys gotta check this one out. Check out the Pendragon Cycle Rise of Merlin on Daily Wire Plus. Episodes 1 and 2 are live now, and there's also new episodes every Thursday, only on Daily Wire Plus. Let's get back into the podcast.
Do you already have a next thing you're looking at?
Fitness-wise?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go back in the gym for a bit and just try to I want to get in really good shape again, because running your diet's off. Like, you're eating whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And regardless of what people say, oh, you burn it off, I disagree with my body type.
Because you're inflamed.
Yeah.
That's the composition difference.
Yeah.
You have a body composition change because your body's inflamed, your cortisol is higher, you're holding on to water because you're retaining fluids because of carbohydrates. You just don't look good.
Exactly. So I want to get in nice shape, and then I'm gonna maintain my running, and then we'll definitely do something again. But I always want to top it, right? It's like our bachelor video or anything else we ever do, or hole in one or wine tours. You always got to make it bigger. So if we do another challenge like this, it's going to be maybe it'll be with a special guest, or maybe it'll be, I don't know what it will be, but I'm definitely
200 miles.
But that's not enough. That's not enough. It's got to be something that, because what if I told you right now, yo, son, I'm going to run 200 miles?
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be.
But you'd be like, yeah, you probably will, right?
Yeah, I'd be like,
if I trained
done
for it.
for sure.
But it'd have to be something that I tell Steiny now, yo, we're gonna do this, and you're like, wait, what?
Why though?
Yeah,
because that's how you make it big, bro.
But
gotta be
This worked.
crazy.
This worked because people doubted us.
Yeah,
yeah.
If we announce something, we can do that shit for fun. We're gonna do marathons.
No. I just wanted to know why.
Because
you're
what
just
makes
chasing-
it big is people doubting you.
yeah.
That's why people tuned in, because they're like, are they actually gonna finish this?
Yeah, but don't you think you'll get to a point at some point if you're living with that mentality that it's just never going to be enough?
Everyone deals with that.
We'll be there till we get it done.
Oh, that's
Same
what
thing with,
I told you that though. But
1-1-3.
every artist and every facet of entertainment deals with that.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
I'm sure an artist like Drake is always.
I know. I just personally after now that I've ran across Texas, you really can't top that. I did it again, and then
But now you're doing something cool. You're running to the White House.
yeah,
That's different.
that's fair. Yeah, it's adding that,
adding that spice,
adding that,
making
other
it.
thing.
We're gonna
you
do.
guys should
I'm gonna
do,
do
like-
shit for fun because this is my passion.
Fuck
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We're
Yeah.
gonna be doing this. This is a hobby for me.
How
I'm
long would it
addicted.
take to take a canoe from LA to Hawaii?
Canoe.
Bro,
Live stream that. How many? What?
Yo,
is there even a
yo,
body
yo,
of
yo,
water
yo.
that would take us to fucking Hawaii?
Why don't you set up a stream? Why
Brad,
don't
it's
you
called
make-
the fucking ocean.
I
Hold on.
think a lot of people.
There's a lot of shit going on right now.
Canoe from LA to fucking.
What if Brad? Why don't you give Steiny a fitness challenge and let's see?
Brad, wait, it's the ocean.
I think that's what you need.
Yes.
I'm actually really. I'm telling you right now. Let me.
Wait,
let's let me figure it out before I agree to anything. Because
But this is the difference. This is a difference.
But-
You can't just have a goal. You need a deadline.
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
And you need to do
I
it
have to
for
post-
you.
Your problem is you've never had a deadline.
Yeah, no.
You have to have a deadline.
No. The amount of people that tell me.
When a real estate builder builds a building.
What about
Hey,
100?
it's done.
What about 120 days to a six pack?
I could do that. I can get that.
I'm down to do that
I'd be,
too.
I'd be
4 months? 4 months to a six pack?
Yeah.
My problem is I need to sweat some sort of like punishment or achievement.
bro, you need to become
Having a
disciplined. I
six-pack.
feel like I've seen so many like stories of like, I'm locking in, I'm back in the gym, but like you're just not. So like as a viewer, I just don't believe in like anything that you say. I don't believe
Trust me, you're not the only one that's
yeah,
fucking
and
thinking
then
that.
actually fucking do it. Like we said, yo, we're gonna run 100 miles. We fucking did that shit.
Yeah.
Now anything we say, people are gonna be like, yo, they're gonna go and fucking do that. I don't believe fuck. I don't believe anything that you say.
Why don't you?
I'm just being. Sorry,
don't you- why don't you
not
put-
trying to come at
Yeah,
you.
I
It's just-
probably
it's
need
irritating because it's like, bro, if you're gonna say you're gonna do something, fucking stick to it and fucking do it.
You know, David Goggins moved
Sorry.
in with a billionaire a month. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, Jesse.
Jesse, it's,
Yeah.
I should have Brad move in with me for like a month or something like that. Maybe not Brad.
But I'm not trying. No,
Maybe
I'll-
not, Brad.
I don't think I want to wake up to that.
What
kind
if
of
you take?
bullshit.
No,
What if
it's
you
not gonna be
take?
bullshit.
What if you
It'll
take
change your
100
fucking
grand?
life. Sorry.
What if you take 100 grand? You lock it in a suitcase, and if you don't have a six pack in 120 days, you lose it.
Oh, then I would get the
You
six.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's accountability.
Think of it life or fucking death. If you don't get the six pack, you fucking die.
No, you're right.
That's how I look
I
at
lose
it.
100.
If you don't fucking
Gun to Tiny's head and just
No, for that kind of stuff, we'll figure something out. I promise you, we will. Because I really need to do this.
but I don't believe it.
And I'm tired of it too. No,
I know. I don't believe it. Again, until I see it, I'll believe it.
I'm telling you, people around me are even like, damn it, dude, you haven't been drinking, you haven't been going out. Like, they're impressed. Like, I've started there. And I've been in the gym. I swear to God, I've been in the gym 5 days a week.
Because I feel like in
For-
LA,
for
you
at
get
least
caught
a
up in
month.
bullshit and you're just like
I used
a
to.
night crawler, just fucking going out about waking up. Where's your boy Lucas? Is
The
like,
Marine-
wasn't he there to like hold you accountable to fucking
Yeah,
get
he didn't do his job. That's why he's gone.
He was going too hard on him, probably.
No.
What happened? No, seriously, was he going too hard on you?
No, it just he wasn't doing it. We were fucking. He's a fucking former Marine, and I'd be sitting there and we'd be smoking weed at night, eating munchies, and I'd be like, dude, you're supposed to be keeping me. That's another story.
Okay, well,
It's also just
Like-
hilarious how you guys all just ran your fucking 100 miles and you bring me in here like.
bro, even
I know,
before this though,
no,
I
I
just
just
had
have
the
the
same shit to
tables.
you.
Fucking,
I tell Steiny the most likes he would get on a post right now is if he posted,
got fucking
if
ripped.
he posted a transformation
Yep.
photo. He'd shock
I will,
everyone
bro. I will. I want.
because everyone would doubt him. Everyone's doubting.
Have you written it down yet?
No, I will.
Okay, so I don't know.
We'll have something after this. Let me think of it first. And also, I'm being serious about the canoe stream because that will do numbers.
But no, that's
Have you seen The Life of Pi?
someone.
Trying to change
Someone.
It's the same thing.
Someone has
How-
done
it's a
that,
great
and it's
movie.
like 70
No one
days.
has canoed. If we canoe and we have 3 trailing canoes,
How much you want to bet?
that someone's already done that?
Someone has went from
They didn't live stream it though.
from no.
Dude, that's across the Pacific Ocean. I mean, that'd
Well,
obviously
Brad doesn't know that.
that'd
Brad
be
has no
massive.
idea.
There's one ocean that could take you from LA to fucking Hawaii.
How many?
We
Are
need
there
to
7 oceans?
That would be a big stream.
be huge. What do you mean?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, we'd have a
Yeah.
trailer, a nice yacht trailer, just in case.
It's a yacht trailer follows.
It'd be the most lit stream of all time,
And we just like, bro.
dude.
That'd
That
be
would be
fucked.
huge.
That'd be fucked. That would take. That's a 6-hour flight.
It would take.
That would take like months.
Nah, bro. There'd be like,
You're
wait,
talking about, bro. You're talking
All
about
right,
thinking big. I'm trying
it takes 16
No, I like it.
days for a cruise ship to do that.
Oh yeah, you're fucked. You can't do that.
Well, maybe there's like maybe like Miami to like Bimini or some shit.
This guy spent 31 days sailing from Los Angeles to Hawaii. It's on the little Facebook. 31 days.
That's a long stream.
That's a long stream.
I don't know. I just think those videos are funny. Of like the guys are like, I spent 24 hours and something, like 24
Mhm.
hours on a jet ski, just in the, I don't know,
Yeah.
some shit like that. But yeah, can you name anybody like specifically pretty cool that hit you up?
I mean, the Drake thing was obviously sick.
He donated 150K.
Yeah, I mean that was cool.
Yeah,
That was like at a good
I saw
moment.
that clip.
That was at a good moment too. I think it was at like mile 50-ish
yeah,
when it was
nighttime.
like
It was midnight.
it was
Or-
night ops. So
Yeah, it
it
was
was like
1 a.m. It was 1 a.m.
yeah, it was late at
Yeah.
night, and like yeah, Drake came in, and obviously that fucking energized us too. And it's like okay, I'm gonna finish this. Like
Yeah.
having Drake pop in and donate 150K,
Yeah,
that was lit.
yeah.
I don't just a lot of friends, like everyone just yeah, I think we just inspired a lot of people. And yeah, I'm
Have
just
people hit you up
I mean,
specifically for advice
yeah.
or like,
not advice really, no. Just they're just like, yeah, that was incredible. Like
yeah,
it's fucking crazy to see.
yeah.
So
What if we got a bunch of other Steinies together and transformed all of them and documented the live stream the entire thing?
Well,
Well,
I
we
am
talked
one of
about that
one, my
idea.
friend.
Yeah.
we've talked about getting a house and just having a 24/7 stream with a bunch of, but it'd have to be characters. But you could have like trainers there.
Yo, if we did
And
like
you just
if
put
we did like the Biggest Loser type of vibe,
That's
but
what
live
it is.
stream.
Yeah, but like with updated stream, like you have a 24/7 stream and it's like a reality show, but
Yeah.
it's also.
Talk to Kyle about this. What stream I wanted to do, but I don't think we should do it. Is go to the Diamond Gym.
But everyone's done that now, right?
I just think it hit different with like
That's the one. That's the
me
gym in LA.
Liam probably.
I mean, yeah, I'm down to go to Diamond.
Wait, is that
Everyone's
Unk?
done that, right?
Is that the Unk?
Yeah.
Is that Unk? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious about Diamond Gym because we just did a different, like, their training is a different kind of hard. Like,
Yeah, we're not ready for
Would
that
you-
yet.
okay, but wait. So would you set goals for like a weight, like getting actually like Brad jacked?
Brad Jack?
Maybe
I mean, he's
not-
on steroids, but
Well, yeah, maybe not like that, but
yeah, I won't make that public though because I've already done that.
yeah,
I don't want to like annoy people with like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? I'm saying like the public goals, I'll probably make them more entertaining. But my next goal personally is going to be just to get in like disgusting shape
for sure.
while maintaining my running.
Yeah,
So when I do want to jump into something, I'm not like starting from zero again.
I can tell right now, like you just looking at me like condescendingly, like you like think you're better than me right now because you just ran this 100
No,
miles.
not just because
like,
it's 100. It's been like that for.
no,
Yeah. I've been trying to get you to lock in.
no, yeah.
I could get him to lock in if I sent him a plan. We could get him to lock in like
Yeah,
any-
Kyle sends everybody.
he just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to follow it.
Nah, we'll figure something out. I
Yeah.
promise
you
you,
have
bro.
to wait till he's ready because I would hate to be.
We've talked at the gym.
Steiny will switch. He's slowly switching, but you're still just you're a little scared of the work. That's what it is.
Yeah, probably.
He's scared of the pain a little bit.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, what is holding you back? Because, like, you are so relatable to so many of these viewers watching. Like, what is holding you back from making the change?
I'm so used to being a certain type of personality online and like a character that I play that it's a complete switch up for me.
Well, you could be even more cocky.
That's what you were talking
Yeah,
about. though.
Yeah, I was talking about that too.
Yeah, I was talking about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's probably gone through like we have a representation, and so that is a thing in your head where it's like you're risking showing a side of you that people may not want to see.
I think in 2026 though, people want to see authenticity.
Yeah,
And like, I think everybody as a person I've noticed is just trying to better themselves, and everyone wants to be the best version of themselves. And I've realized too, like, just like honestly, like, you know, being around my gramps in the hospital and when I was there, like, it just gave me time. Like seeing him like that, it kind of put like my life into perspective. And it's like, dude, you're gonna die one day too. Like everyone's gonna like life is not forever. And it's like, why are you living your life? Don't want to be selfish. You want to help people, obviously, but why are you living your life for anyone else's happiness?
yeah.
Like you should be living your life right now. Like you're gonna die one day. Are you gonna be on your deathbed thinking about, oh, I tried to make these fucking people on the internet happy and like
No,
you're
yeah,
not
you're
gonna be thinking about that. Like you gotta live your life right fucking now for your purpose, for what you want to do, what you want to achieve.
My
Like
mind changed recently with that too. Like I remember even recently I went on a 3-day bender and I used to look at when I'd go out to the club like two years ago, like the guys that weren't partying, like, oh, those kids are pussies. And then you look at the guys that are there till 6 or 7 a.m. two or three nights a week, and you're like, yo, those guys are fucking losers. And I kind of realized, like, dude, you're a loser.
You had an aha moment.
Like, why do I want to feel like this, mentally be down every day of my life, and not then you're just slowing down accomplishing more shit that's gonna be productive for your life.
I'm kind of looking at this like decade too, as like it's the second half of a decade
Yeah.
where it's kind of just like a new chapter. And it's not like we're not gonna
Damn, I
Party
didn't even
or-
realize that.
Yeah, it's 2026. So it's like it's the second half of a decade. So it's not like we're not gonna like party or drink or crush happy dads. Like tonight we're going to UFC. We just
Yeah.
completed 100 miles.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna fucking celebrate.
Fucking earn.
We have a reason.
earned.
We have a reason to celebrate. But the just like going out on a Saturday night in Miami for no reason at all when you have nothing to celebrate.
Well,
I'm treating it now for my life as like, yo, I'm starting from zero.
Yeah.
And like there's a bunch of shit I want to achieve.
Doesn't it make it a little bit sweeter too?
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm just
But
gonna,
let's celebrate when we have something to celebrate for.
yeah,
Not,
that's what I'm saying.
not just going out and
Yeah,
partying for
yeah.
no reason.
It makes it sweeter. It makes
Bro,
it makes
that's
it
just
cool.
not gonna get you anywhere. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Gets you nowhere.
I'm gonna celebrate now when I have something to celebrate. Obviously, if we're watching some games with the boys, we'll crush
Yeah.
some happies and stuff too. But just going out and partying, it's just a waste of time.
I still think we should do a stream where we all get dropped off on an island with no items and we see who can last the longest.
Dude, fucking bring me.
Well, no, you'll fucking be way ahead of everybody. But I think that's another thing we should do.
NELK Survivor.
Yeah, we've
I
talked
wanted to
about
do
that.
really badly. I think that's a sick
That
idea.
would be
But we
totally
talk
sick.
about this too, and it's like, I mean, you just look at the success of this stream too. Streaming compared to YouTube is just
But we have a better idea of what's going to do well on YouTube. And streaming, you never
Yeah,
know,
but
bro.
this show, I think this showed you. You tell me. I guess it's you guys.
Survivor Live is way better than a Survivor
yeah.
edited. So it's,
Yes,
It is.
Yeah,
that's a thing. But
Yeah.
Just loser live compared to edit like shows
Live
every
is
day.
just where it's really at.
Survivor live with cut cams to us trying to survive and like a rabbit over a fire and eating it like a fucking.
Bro, that would taste so good.
That would be insane.
It
Yeah.
would be crazy. I mean, yeah, the success of the stream too. If this was just a YouTube video, there's no way it wouldn't have made as much noise, right?
It'll be interesting to see how the NELK video does, or how the video does on the NELK channel.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see.
I think people will love it.
No, I do
Yeah.
too, but I'm excited for you to see. Oh, they like this.
Yeah, if you guys don't
that's
know
like-
too, we obviously did the stream, but for the last, I guess, 3 months, I've been documenting pretty much everything from like the training to the business to like just personal stuff. So we are dropping like a whole documentary about the behind the scenes of this training too. That's like
When's that coming?
pretty raw. We're working on it right now, and it could be out in a few weeks. But we're gonna drop it on the NELK main channel because it's just raw and authentic, and you're just gonna see all the shit that I went through to kind of get the goal done. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is fucking awesome.
Dude, congrats.
Brad,
You guys
love
are all
you.
fucking.
Coach Matt, I fucking owe you big. I'm sorry for shitting on my leg and you touching my shit
That
as well.
awesome.
What happened?
Kyle shit on me.
I
While
didn't
running?
I didn't shit on you. I didn't shit solid that whole day.
Wait, you were running and you like shit farted and it went.
No, I didn't shit
Mate?
fart. We had to shit outside too.
Bro, that's where you grab your boy's hand and then you just each hold each other and you do it. You ever done that in the desert?
What?
No, I've never done that in the desert. That's some
We
weird
would shit
shit.
next to each other, but we're
With
not-
one of my good friends, you just grab each other's hands and you hold each other and you just go.
Have you shit in the desert?
Yes, just like that.
Why would
My-
you need to hold hands?
Shit, dude.
How else are you gonna squat and not fall over, bro?
Just squat.
Well, what kind of terrain are you on? You were playing
Matt,
on
is
flat
this a
ground.
thing?
I was on a hill.
I've never held anybody
Bro,
like
you-
Okay, whatever. No, you guys are making it fucking weird. You're making it weird. You're making it weird. Okay.
Anyways, I shit a little bit on my calf and then he massaged my calf and shit got on his hand.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, but this was mile 13. Like this wasn't like
Yeah.
this wasn't deep into
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I'm
This
sorry.
was fresh.
Yeah, I owe you.
I forgive you.
Wait, Stein, after you did your first nature shit, how do you feel?
It's awesome.
Oh,
It's great.
Yeah.
right?
Parking lot pisses are the new thing.
No, I prefer to piss outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go outside of my house to piss outside.
I think life has changed
Right?
now that we
Yeah.
fucking shit in nature.
Yeah.
That was so refreshing.
All right, well, this was awesome. We got to head to,
Congrats.
thank you, boys.
You're the
Appreciate
fucking
it.
man, dude.
Coach
Yep.
Matt, love you.
Bow down to you, bro.
Let's just continue fucking grinding, being the best versions of
You know,
ourselves.
it's just when you walk out to UFC, like have the Canada flag, do something.
Little Michael Chandler action with the Canada flag.
Can we get a trophy or something for you to walk out?
You're supposed to buy me something.
Bro, you didn't get him a whole outfit? Like a sick fucking...
No, I have something. I have something. I got something.
Is it here?
Do you have it?
It's in my hotel. I'll bring it.
You know,
Well, we got to head to UFC, so good
All
fucking
right,
pod.
congrats, man.
Yeah.
peace.
Thank
Tough,
you.
boys. Thanks for all the support.